We are going to discuss today in full the Donald Trump NATO summit taco cart incident. And for those of you who haven't heard, it's a month old, this information.
Mhm.
When Donald Trump went to the NATO summit, supposedly there was an Iranian threat that was impacting the security of Air Force One, and Donald Trump was smuggled out of Air Force One in a catering truck that came alongside, winched up. He walked into it and went away in that. However, there's other reports that he was actually put into a catering cart, like a vertical catering cart. And that was wheeled out, and it was only him. And then the only other staff that went with him is his what do they call it? Co-conspirator Walt Nauta, who has been his bagman forever, and Natalie Harper, his boo-boo, who they call the human printer. So they are the only people that left the Air Force One, flew on another aircraft back to England, leaving everyone on Air Force One as a target, right? So yikes. That's a very, very, very interesting story. And I think we should all have a talk about that. But first, Strait of Hormuz. Yes, what?
You can't mention that without mentioning the Qatari airplane that they gave to Donald Trump, because he went to Turkey using the
Yeah.
new plane he wanted to be as a palace in the sky. And he rushed that so fast that it did not get all the equipment it needed to be up to date as an Air Force One that could
No.
withstand nuclear blast in the sky, right?
Right.
So now he went to Turkey with a new plane. They sent the old Air Force One to Turkey, where he was supposedly supposed to get into the old Air Force One, but he got into it and then got out and got into another plane, and it was a military plane. So like there were both of Air Force One were used.
I know. Plus another aircraft called the VC-25, which is the kind of aircraft that the Secretary of State and the Vice President takes. And that came to pick him up in Istanbul. Now, there's 3 presidential aircraft. Oh, right? What is it? Bribe Force One, and then you have Air Force One, and then the VC-25. So Trump's Air Force One came to pick him up because it has countermeasures are chaff.
Now you sound also sorry.
All right, you got and the state of Hawks. Check my to make sure I'm doing it. All right.
Turn off the VPN.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Can you hear
اللهم
us, Malcolm?
اللهم اصلح النتورك حق ملكم. I'm praying for God to fix Malcolm's network.
His super fast, fantastic network. Malcolm.
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Oh, we can hear you on off, I'm afraid.
I don't know who convinced you this is fiber optics.
You have to check with the salesman once again. He has been.
I'm back.
Is it a Bazari from Tehran that has sold you that?
He went to the camel.
That fiber optic connection. Is the
I
Tehrani
did go to the Camel Souk. I did go to the Camel Souk.
to get, to get that fiber optic connection?
I
Yeah.
bought it from this guy. This guy named Ahmed. Okay,
Ah,
can you hear and see me now?
we can hear
We
you
can
loud
hear
and
you,
clear,
but we
but
can't
we
see
can't
you.
see you.
Okay, wallahi, I'm enabled.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we can't hear you anymore, Malcolm.
Okay, still no. Yes,
Camel.
no,
Someone is saying camel link.
wallahi. Okay,
You got the famous camel link, Malcolm.
let, let's
This
go
this
on
is not.
without with a camel. Yeah. Okay, wallahi. Go ahead, Jacob. If you can
Yeah,
hear me, which I know you can, let's talk about the status of the Strait of Hormuz talks while I figure out the camera.
yeah. The Strait of Hormuz. Yesterday, Donald Trump said that he's in control of the Strait of Hormuz. As you all know, that is what one of his enablers back in the day called alternative reality. And that's it, because still there is hardly any traffic. I haven't checked the traffic today, but I see no evidence that that it's changing. Did you check Wajeeh to see? Because what we've seen earlier this week, as in Monday and Tuesday, is that in fact traffic has been dropping, crossings have been dropping. It doesn't it doesn't look very convincing.
As of
But I
today,
saw yesterday,
Well, the last
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, it was dropping.
thing I
Uh,
heard,
Malcolm, we still can't hear you. It's still bad. It's still bad.
today, in the last 24 hours, only 8 ships have passed through
go
the
ahead.
Strait of Hormuz.
Yeah, yeah.
The
And
last thing I
it's something like
heard was that
probably 5 or 6 in 3 out
was
or something like that.
What'd you
Malcolm
say,
has
Malcolm?
something to
Can't
say,
hear me.
but we can't hear. No, we can't hear you at all. So go back to the camel souk and and have a word with with the one that sold you camel net. Uh,
لا قوة إلا
Okay.
بالله.
You camel link, move camel net.
This is you need to get the fiber optic or maybe it's a computer. I don't know. But
Wallahi, it's camel
and
link, not camel
camel,
net.
camel link.
camel link.
Okay.
That's better.
Okay.
That's better. So we were just saying that as of how many ships was passing through the Strait of Hormuz in the last 24 hours, the live tracker says only 8 ships have crossed the Strait of Hormuz out of 130 ships before February of this year. This is on average, a ship carries about 2 million barrels a day. And that is other than LNG ships, other than fertilizer ships. But if you're talking about crude oil, these ships are large that carry a lot of oil. And if you count 130 ships being cut out from the world economy, and you're only counting 8 ships, you can see why everyone is struggling. The Gulf states and Pakistan are scrambling. They're doing everything they can to bring back the US and Iran to the negotiation table but Gulf states are not going to have as much luck getting the U.S. And Iran to sit down as much as Pakistan, in my own opinion.
And as we talked about yesterday, you have the Iranian and Omani dialogue to establish a new traffic scheme. And that won't come into effect until the American blockade is lifted.
That's
So
right.
this is going to go on as long as the U.S. is keeping up the blockade. And I think when you said 8, Wajeeh, it's been 8 Monday and Tuesday as well. Same figures I saw, and our audience needs to be aware that that is both incoming and outgoing. So the last figures have seen more incoming, and only 2 or 3 going out.
Okay. You guys, I'm
Ah,
Oh,
watching you
look at
now.
that. HD 4K, Mr.
it's
Malcolm.
the young version
First
of
off,
Malcolm.
it's not Camel Net, it's Camel Link.
Camel.
Okay. Camel Link. It's like Starlink, but with camel. And I'm running the show on my laptop over here. It is insanely fast. So I have no earthly idea. We're going to find out. I'm going to have to get a tech. Like Wajeeh hired a producer, right? This guy has a full scale producer now. And I may have to set up a studio here in the house. It's just getting that far.
He
Camel
actually
Link,
said he'd
zero
be happy
stop.
to help you out if you're interested. He's my media guru.
Yo, yeah, he's
I'm
probably,
out
is
here.
this that guy that wants like $5,000 a day or something?
No, no.
So, okay, finally. Okay, guys, let's again, I'm glad we had these technical problems now. This actually started before we started the show. Because it's a really slow day in the news. Is no deal in the Strait of Hormuz. There is nothing really going on. The deal has not been done. And there's literally no reporting other than everything that we've been reporting for the last week. The only changes that we see thus far is that, Donald Trump is, got issues. And his issues have nothing to do with the Strait of Hormuz because the Iranians are now controlling the situation. And the Gulf states, there's no bombing in the Persian Gulf. All right. Linda Rita
No.
just asked about that. So let's talk about where there is bombing. Let's go over to the Red Sea. You have a map of Libya up, and you just pointed at Sebha.
We can do Red
if
Sea
you go
first.
back to the Red Sea, yes, we're going to go back to the Red Sea, and what we're going to do is take a look at the attack that occurred in the Bab el Mandab. We reported yesterday killed 2 Pakistanis and 1 Indonesian sailor. It was an Egyptian-owned vessel by the name of Tihama. It was struck in the port of Muka and set fire in the port of Muka and killed a crew of 3. Without any warning. Ship was sitting there. Next thing you know, any ship missile blasts into it, sets it on fire. Also, Muka.
Oh my God.
Oh no, Malcolm.
We'll talk to Allah. We'll talk to Jesus. We'll talk to Buddha. Please fix it.
Whoever. Yeah. Camel Link.
Camel Link. That's right. Oh my
Oh, no.
God.
Oh no. Yeah, these events have taken place. I'll just in Yemen and the Red Sea, as Malcolm was talking about. It seems that this is likely to go on. There's no let up in the Saudi Arabian position, and for sure, IRGC will make sure that the Houthis will keep up the pressure. So